after 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night. So this morning, my wife was calling the recycling people, the trash people, the waste management people, and she requested that they come and pick up some wood and things. So she made the phone call twice or actually 3 times, because the worker, the employee of the company, could not understand what she was saying. So I believe that they hung up on her. And at one moment, Anna said, "Why don't you make the phone calls, Daniel?" And since she was driving and she was recording, I was recording, I kept quiet, because my answer, if I would have given it to her at that time, then she would have been very angry. The reason, Anna, that I did not call the garbage people is because 15 years ago, I told you to sit down and read with me in English, and you didn't want to read with me in English. You didn't want to read with me in any language. You didn't want to sit down. You have been a rude wife for 15 years. So, therefore, I stopped working at that time, because you were also spending the money without considering any of my ideas. So therefore, I knew that once you started working, you would learn English. The only thing you were kind to me was in moving out of Miami, because over there was no parking. And I wanted to be a good husband. I didn't want to have 3 or 4, well, I had 4 girlfriends, well, plus she was one of them, so 3 other girlfriends. I didn't want to have that. So I moved over here where all the women appear to be married and live in houses. They don't live in apartments where you meet so many people. People move in, people move out. So that's why I don't make the phone calls for you. On the third phone call, my son was the one that was talking to the waste management people, and he scheduled the trash to be picked up. Yes, I am very silent. When I'm in the car, I'm very silent. Even here at home, I don't laugh and dance or do anything that I enjoy when I'm being watched by Anna. I have a beautiful life in a sense, because I'm near my children, but my children don't really want to be a part of my life. So I have to do things. Like right now, we came back from Taekwondo, Hapkido class, and the way I get my wife to go is I don't drive. I don't have a driver's license, because otherwise she would not want to go. So if I don't have a driver's license, she has to take our son. That's what I ended up doing. And when we were there, she took some photos of our son and so on. But I remember the 2 ladies, the moms, I believe they're moms that are there. They're taking the classes. They're white belts. I see these 2 moms taking the classes. And I would love to take the classes, and my wife also to take the classes. The cats are fighting. So my wife don't. She has the opposite emotions on the face. All I have to say, I do say thank you for food or for something like that, but I stay away from them because right now they're talking, and my son is playing the trumpet. But if I was to be around them every night, then I would say, okay, who's doing the dishes? Let's go. I'd be all jolly and stuff, and they would be rude to me. So therefore, for instance, my daughter would just walk away without speaking. So, and then if I tell my wife to help me, my wife says, oh, just leave her alone. So therefore, I just keep away from them. That's the strategy I have. Now here's a cat on my bed there. For instance, my wife yesterday said that it was cold in my room and even the garage. So I said yes. And so she brought me a second blanket. She really has no idea that she's supposed to sleep with me here in my bed. My first wife was the same way. But my first wife used to visit me every night. So it was fun. We'd sit down for a few minutes at least every day. We would talk more than with this one. This wife wants to shout and yell, so I just keep away from her. But that's the way it is for now. You gonna watch a movie with me? She said no. Okay. Well, they have a big day tomorrow. I've been working since Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, cutting trees. So tomorrow, I believe that they are all going to go with me to cut trees. Tomorrow's trash day. So I would give the kids chores, help me take out the trash. But my wife says, no, she'll do it. Then she complains that nobody helps her. But she hates telling the kids to do any chores. I'm not going to remind her that it's trash day tomorrow. She'll probably run out in the morning taking all the trash out if the trash people come early. I love it when they come early because she just runs out there before the truck leaves. Oh well. A disobedient wife is a very difficult. Yes, I live in hell. It's a type of hell because of a difficult wife. And yet she's identical to my mother. My mother was like screaming and shouting, and I was like sitting here, and she would be screaming and shouting, angry, and then she'd start crying. Anna doesn't cry; she just screams and shouts. But she says that her life is very difficult because of me. Some people are blind. They don't see their own errors. Oh well. It's time for me to have fun. Listen to my audiobooks. And then it's bedtime. Good night, my friends. God bless you. Angels around you. If you're having a difficult time, it will pass. But you need to start working, doing exercise. And the best way to do exercise is to join a gym but not just a gym where nobody knows you. think that the CrossFit gyms, I think that they introduce you to everybody that shows up at that class. It's almost like that taekwondo class, I bet. I haven't been to a CrossFit gym, but I've seen their videos. And that the taekwondo class, no, they haven't introduced you to everyone. But eventually you get to know everybody that's there. So a class is better than just joining a gym. Because in a class, a workout class, exercise class, a taekwondo class, then everybody gets to know you. And they encourage you to show up. At the CrossFit, I'm looking, I think God will give me the money for everything, right? I believe God will give me the money for everything. And then I'll be able to organize my Tonight I was able to move out the washing machine. Deliver a chicken coop to my friend. I would keep it here, but he wants to have chickens, so I'll just take it to him. He doesn't have a wife that's yelling at him. That's the other part, not having a woman. But maybe you can have a nice woman, a woman that is polite. Yes, you probably can have a woman that is polite. I could do like one of my relatives. He just kept marrying different women. Imagine that if she was yelling, then he would just get divorced. And marry another one and have 2 more kids and 2 more kids and 2 more kids. She starts yelling, okay, I'm going. Get a next wife. I see it as, it really has to be, it has to be that way, because if women are going to be yelling, then you have to just go find another one. Yes, you can achieve things when there is no stress. No stress like Manoj Bhargava, the creator of the 5-hour energy drink. He says, at this job, at his company, you can get fired, but no one's going to yell at you. And so one of the persons that works there, he said, I have an unlimited expense account. I could buy whatever I need in order to achieve the goals for the company. But then again, I have to show that I'm buying the right tools, or I'm buying the right equipment. You have to be ethical. You have to be correct in buying the tools and equipment that you need. Good night, my friends. Go help somebody. Go cut their grass. Go paint their house. Or just go visit them. Wow. Well, I didn't take anything. Usually when I visit one of my friends, I always take her an apple or something, an orange or something. A can. But she doesn't like cans. So what I'll do is, well, today I took her a washing machine. But she didn't want me to connect it because in 2 days it's Thanksgiving and she's trying to defrost a turkey. And then my other friend, she's 79 years old. She only has one great-granddaughter that's 8, 9, 10 years old. And originally she said that the granddaughter was going to come over for Thanksgiving, but it turns out that she's going to the other great-grandparents' house or grandparents' house. Oh, so this, and of course they don't get along with each other, the grandparents or the in-laws. I think the parents are divorced too of their little girl. So like, it becomes, they're divorced, but they're still getting together for Thanksgiving. Well, just for that one day or something. Wow. It's really amazing. Children, no wonder they have such a complicated life. What can I do? I would take them to, like I love several kids. I would take them to the taekwondo classes. But I read it's $45 a month if they're not a member. Where do I round up that many $45? Plus a uniform and stuff. Plus the snacks or something. They're gonna get hungry. Oh well, God has given me the scooter, and I'm moving quickly on the scooter. Pretty soon it's gonna be electric, and pretty soon I'll have 4 tools, so that I can cut wood and build shelves, the right kind, all the way around this garage. Then everything will be organized. Okay, good night. Thank you for being my friends and watching my videos.